kissing him on the cheek was a mistake in itself, in the sense of I literally sat at a table with a white boy who is disgusted of my existence, and then I take a photo with him laughing and smiling and kikiing. That was dumb.
Recently, Nick Fuentes stopped by the Fresh and Fit podcast, but on this special edition of the podcast, he was surrounded with a majority black female cast, which is unusual on Fresh and Fit. But that was set up and conjured up by Fresh and Fit themselves, trying to make a situation occur that was either racially motivated or something that would end up going viral. And of course, that is exactly what happened. We all know that Nick Fuentes ended up saying the N-word. He was instigated to do so by not only Fresh and Fit themselves, but the black ladies on the podcast. But then something else happened. A lady who is black, I don't know if she's African American, but she ended up kissing Nick Fuentes on the cheek. And that picture went viral on Instagram. So viral that people were sending her death threats. Now, who is this person here? The person is called Glodyan, GLODYIAN_. Now, I don't know this particular young lady. I don't really have an issue with her, and I'm gonna tell you exactly why. She made an actual response to what happened on the podcast, and she did receive a lot of backlash. Some people even threatened to take her life. And she seems like, again, like she didn't know who he was, or according to her, and that she felt that, you know, she was coming on the show. She had no idea that Nick Fuentes was coming on the show. But let me play what she had to say, and then I'm going to come back.
So this live is addressing the photo that I took with Nick. This would be my third time on the show. And the first two times, it was about relationships. You get what I'm saying? Men versus women. I'll say that. So that's what my mind. I miss you too. That's what my mind was on. That's what I was prepared for. I was prepared to go in and, you know, defend myself as a woman, because that's usually what you have to do when you go on that show. Unfortunately, that's not what happened this time. So like I said yesterday when I was trying to do this live, that 5 or 10 minutes before the show, we see Nick and we confused because we're like, why is this white boy here? We don't even know who Nick is. We never heard of Nick, any of that. My mistake is not questioning it, when not using my discernment. That was my mistake. My mistake was not asking questions and just not putting things together, because I was excited to be on the show, because I was mentally prepared to talk my shit, but not about politics. I'm not a politician. It's terms that y'all are using against me that I don't even know. But I learned yesterday that YT equals white. It's just things that it was my bad. I shouldn't even been there, but I was there, and because I'm not a person to run away from things, as y'all can see, because, you know, I pop back. But we gonna address that later. I just was like, I'ma see what I could do. I am from Germany. I'm a white guy, and please, if you do not indoctrinate, if you got indoctrinated by an option of a television show, these people that really deserve to be angry on, this is one that made a upcoming black girl into trouble. Okay, but why did you kiss him? Honestly, because that was my mistake too. Because I wasn't thinking about, if I post this, the backlash that I was gonna get. I had a conversation with my brother, who definitely brought me down to size and made me understand that I represent everybody, because I represent all black people, because I'm a black woman. I'm a black woman, so I represent black people everywhere the fuck I go. Maybe he was just like, no, I represent black people everywhere the fuck I go, and not understanding that I am the face. It doesn't matter if I want to be the face. I'm responsible. I have to be responsible. And in this moment, I wasn't responsible. I didn't think about responsibility. I didn't think about if this was going to have an effect or backlash on my community, how my community felt about it. None of that. Even being in it, it was just like being in a twilight zone. I wasn't even articulating the way that I normally would. Like, it was an ambush. It was to make us look stupid. It was to make us look bad, and I looked stupid. Like, and I don't like that. So the plot was to get us in this round table to make us all look stupid, because we had no idea what we were going to be talking about in the first place. Did any of us ask? No. Kissing him on the cheek was a mistake in itself, in the sense of, I literally sat at a table with a white boy who is disgusted of my existence, and then I take a photo with him laughing and smiling and kikiing. That was dumb. That was stupid. That was dumb as fuck. That was a dumb as fuck moment. The fact that I understand that you all feel like I don't deserve your grace, because I should have been smarter than that, because I look smarter than that, and I was just being my gloating self. And like I said, I wasn't because my pure existence make him uncomfortable. It was like, what you gonna do, bruh? Because you really not gonna do nothing. All this shit you popping, you ain't pop in the front of us. To me, because to me, he's now in realization, he's one of the white supremacists that it ain't up front and out with it. It's in intellect, or whatever you want to. It's in his intellect.
Now, guys, I want to say this, because she's saying all of that, but I want to play this particular clip that proves otherwise. And I want Dima to put the arrow on the lady on the right with the glasses. Again, this is the clip where they're saying, hey, do you want to say the N-word? And she's going to say, yes, say it. Let's play that clip.
Hey, what you got?
You want me to say it?
Yes. Say it.
Is anyone going to hit me if I say it?
No. 2 hours. No. Come on, Nick. What you got?
All right.
Two hours. No. Come on, Nick. What you got?
All right.
All right. So that is clearly her. She's not getting up. She's not standing up. And she's saying that, I didn't know. But then that is her on camera saying, hey, Nick, say the N-word. So in my honest opinion, again, she did apologize. But after looking at this receipt, it looks like she's lying, in my honest opinion. Okay, because at this point, you knew he was a racist. There you are telling him to say the N-word. Now you're acting like, oh, it's my existence. I can't believe like he's against it. And there you are, looking like you're pro-black in one photo, like this one here, like there you are pretending that you're so for the black community. But you're telling the white supremacist guy to say the N-word. And again, I don't have, no issue with a sister, whatever. If she wants to do that, whatever, okay? And she did take accountability. But in that accountability, she is not telling the truth, okay? Because she clearly knew that she was doing the wrong thing. Now, again, when I look at her profile, she's a mother, creative producer, artist, all of that. And again, I don't have no real issue with the sister. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, she does what she wants to do, but she's not telling the truth. All right. She looks like she's just, a chameleon. No matter what somebody says, she'll do it and she'll say it. But that's just what she's doing. It's not telling the truth. And I don't know why she didn't feel like people wouldn't have had no receipts with that. Because again, if you had a problem with that, you would have got up and stood up. And these are what I consider phony or fake pro-blacks. They get on here and they act like they're down with the struggle, they're down with the community, whatever. And then once you get around a white man, you're kissing them on the cheek. Some of the sisters there were twerking on Mr. Nick Fuentes. And then, again, you're going to be sitting there and acting like, why these people don't get respect. I just don't know. All right. I don't want to get in trouble for saying something, but I just don't think the young lady's telling the truth. So again, she needs to go back and, I don't know why she felt like we don't have receipts over here, but we definitely got receipts over here. All right. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy O'Shea Duke Jackson back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. I appreciate you for all you do. Subscribe to the bell. I'm out.